We walked by this house and there was like 4 little kids just standing outside, and one of the kids walks up to us and he's probably, I think he was 4 or was he, yeah, 4 almost 5, and he just, oh, someone's just, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Hold the head to go ahead. Plasma grenades acquired.
That was hilarious. Oh no, I was just saying we were walking and there was like these 4 kids, and the youngest one runs up to us. He like runs up to us and it's just like, what was that? He led with something so strong that it was like shocking. What'd you say, Hannah? Yeah, he goes, my name's Axel. I was told I looked like an alien as a child. And we were just like, what? And he was like, we were like, who told you that? And he was like, them, and he pointed to the other 3 were girls. And he was like, they told me that, and started laughing at me. And we were both just like, we're sorry. Like, shh. And then he was like, I have to tell you something else. And we were like, what? He was like, I hit my head and all this blood came out. And we were just like, oh. It was like, and the other 2 girls, there was 3 girls. And so one of them comes up to us and goes, we caught a lizard. And I was like, good. And she was like, yeah, we have him by the tail. And I was like, and of course, me being the numbskull I am, I go, did you know that if you pull their tail falls off? It's a defense mechanism. And they all just stared at me like I was an idiot. Yeah, and it was like, don't say that to me. I was like, okay, and I said it anyway.
Halfway to victory.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like a liver, but I didn't go as far as to go like, it's just like your human liver.
Slain, the carrier.
We have the ball.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but I was. What the boy was 3, and then there was 2 girls who were 7, I think, and one was 8. No, they were just like, they just really wanted us to see this lizard. And we were like, I don't really want to see the lizard, if we're being completely honest up in this piece. But, and then like the little boy like saw the lizard and like freaked out and just started shrieking. And I was like, but we walked up on this. How are you scared of this lizard? Like, what is wrong? How did you not, like, how are you reacting like this? But, yeah.
Enemy has the ball.
It was just one of the neighborhoods like right by our house. The one.
We have the ball.
Sunset Hills.
Ball dropped.
Which is like decently close to where we saw y'all walking that time when we saw y'all walking. Like near there, but we were just like. Your turn. Okay, I got him. The guy that you got, I finally killed him. But then the other 2 kept saying stuff. They were just, and the little boy, you know how little kid, I mean, you're at Ignite, so you probably get this. They don't really know how to whisper. So he's just shouting, like he's within, like, he's like, walks up to us and he's like within like a stone's throw, and he has this pencil in his hand, and he's like, this is my like tool. And I was like, oh, what's it for? And he was like, I can't remember what it was for, but it was like, yeah, he was like, I got dinosaur eggs. It's a dinosaur egg hatcher. And then he threw it at me, and I had to dodge it. Oh, I can't do that. He freaking threw it at me. He threw his dinosaur egg hatcher at my face, and I had to lean back. So I was like, he's gonna blind me. I have to be like, I have to punch. Now I have to punch your son in the face because he hit me in the eye, and then eye for an eye makes the
ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming.
And so the other 2 were like, for some reason we asked them what their birth. Oh yeah, I told the kids said everyone made fun of him, so we told him that he was a man. Like we like tried to like prophetically pray over this kid and be like, oh, but you're like a man. You're like a strong man. And he was like, I'm not a strong man. We were like, yeah, man, you are. And then he just like looked so defeated when we told him that. So we were just like, what is going on with this? Like,
enemy has the ball.
I think it's. I think he was just being bullied by the 3 older sisters, but They were not very friendly to him.
Gained the lead.
Or to us. Yeah, Hannah's right. They were mean to us. I was offended by second. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know how there's like good kids and like horrible children that you want to just like if you could smack them and then get out of there before the cops show up, you would do it. As you're new to Ignite, hey, you know how you can smack kids?
Enemy team facing elimination.
No, that's not how I feel.
Ball incoming.
Victory approaching.
It is exactly that. Yeah, the paid kid actor that's like in every Adam Sandler movie from the 90s that's just like, Mommy told me that Daddy and her need to go. something horrible. Daddy says that Mommy's a hooker. Oh.
Carry her down.
So that seems like something that's a 90s Adam Sandler movie humor right there. That's about right. Mommy and Daddy were wrestling, and I think Daddy was winning. Other things like that.
Taking damage.
That's kind of what he sounded like, actually. You got your 3-year-old child impression down pretty good. I don't know what that means either. I don't know why I said that.
Enemy has the ball.
Yeah. The pet talk is incredible. Your range is amazing. You can sound so high pitched and unlike your real talking voice. Very incredible. Oh, Hannah's got the ice cream. Yeah, this dude. How do we not?
Objective is.
I fired 2 whole clips. Oh my god!
Lead. Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
I think he watched his teammate die just to get that double kill.
Did some damage.
Which, I mean, I gotta respect that dedication. Gotta respect it.
Enemy has the ball.
Enemy Spartans are closing.
Ball dropped.
Hostile. Carry her
Oh
down.
boy. I get one of them? Oh, I missed both of them. Oh, the name. But that was one of the highlights of, like, Hannah and I have been trying to go for more walks recently.
We have the ball.
Just because there was like that random
Ball
stint where I got
dropped.
above 60, and we were like, okay, who knows? It's Georgia. As sure enough, it got to like
Enemy
40,
has the ball.
and now it's like in the 50s. So we're dealing with this.
Ball
But let's take that guy. Haha! I stuck the hammer guy. Go get that hammer and get some racking some kills.
We have the ball.
But
Ball dropped.
yeah, that kid.
Gained the
Those
lead.
yeah. When
The
kids are
lead.
mean, it's just like, what's going on there? Like, what's the situation? Something I need to figure this out, and I don't know how to figure it out.
Kill.
Something is awry with mean
Do
kids.
not lose control. Galactic holiday.
Yeah, because like, do you school? Oh yeah.
Reloading.
What? Okay. All right.
Ball dropped.
Dang, I just got destroyed. Oh, they do? Okay. I'll take it.
Enemy
That's
has
another
the
thing
ball.
too. They need to re-incentivize winning in this game. People just leave.
Eyes up.
Like, when you give no punishment, and everyone's already maxed out their battle passes like forever ago. So like, who cares? Like, all I'm doing these challenges just for that little warthog thing. That looks pretty cool. That's like literally it.
Cover me.
Lost the lead.
A wheel, a weapon skin thing. Yeah, a weapon emblem.
Ball dropped.
Like, they're not that
Carry her
good.
down.
Ball out of bounds. Enemy halfway to victory. Ball incoming.
Please collect your power items.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Kill.
Oh yeah, I'll come in there in a second. So we actually have a call with a missionary in India, and she just gave us all a call. So this actually might be this will be my last game.
My shield.
But I'm glad we have to play some. I can let. Are you planning on being on later tonight? Okay. Oh gosh, he just grappled at me. But I'll let you know when we're done with the call. It should be like 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there. It's good. She likes. Oh no, we've been talking to her for like pretty long, about a year now. Yeah, she's cool. She basically just gives us the updates for. She started a business over there for women, like coming out of sex slavery stuff, and so she like hires a lot of women, and it's like it's really cool. And so she's like, she has a like, she basically has walked us through her whole like process of how she's started this company, and we've been just praying for like financial, and we give her money, we support her financially a little bit. But obviously, starting a business is way more expensive, so it's a lot of praying for finances. And she's actually gotten all the funds and she opened her store. I think they opened the building 2 weeks ago. So like it's actually, we've been talking on the phone for like a year, but she didn't really start getting like headway. So the way you're actually right too. Like the progress didn't really start picking up until we got to the most recent like couple of weeks. But it's awesome. Like she enjoys it, and obviously like India is a beautiful country, but there's just a lot of spiritual darkness there and all that. But look at camera guy. But so do you remember a couple weeks ago when the Wesley people led worship at Northlands? It's the woman up there's sister.
Round lost.
So her older sister like has been she was in India for years, or like a few years ago, and then she came back and then like kind of reignited her like going there and like getting a plan. And so like by that point we were really close to our friends, that the people who Dustin and Kristen who led worship that day at Northlands. So we were like, oh, we'll help support this, because it's like Hannah like has, I don't know if you know this, Hannah's been to India like 6 times. She like loves India. Yeah. So like I've only been once, but it's awesome. That'll be a fun conversation sometime. We can talk about that. But so she like anybody who like supports or like is passionate about India, we're like, heck yeah, like let's. Yeah. So we love that, and we love that she's like, because India is, I mean, I don't know how much you know about India. They basically are becoming very anti-West, and so they've become very like anti-America and stuff like that. So actually a lot of Americans have been kicked out of the country recently, which is like really sad, obviously. And so she has like, basically, if you're a missionary there, which she's a missionary there, but since she has this business, she just kind of puts everything in that lens, so then they don't kick her out of the country. But they've kicked a lot of people out of India recently, which is just sad, because it's like, I can't even imagine how that would, like, people who've lived there their whole lives, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, like, get kicked out of the country.
It's ours now.
Oh. Nope. So how's Maddie's brother stuff doing? Is that going okay? Does he play Halo? Would it be good if he played with us? Is that like helpful? Or remember one time I said that to Maddie and she gave me a look like, I don't know.
Active camo.
Did he and that girl stop dating?
Seize the skull. Do not lose control.
They're still dating?
Active
Okay.
camo available.
Yeah. That's usually not a good thing if that's what. Yeah. Yeah, on again, off again.
Enemy has the ball.
It's like something has to change. Like, I'm not against an on again, off again, but it's got to be. It can't just be the same thing over and over and over again.
Enemy halfway to victory. Cluster double kill.
kind of
Enemy has the
crazy.
ball.
Double kill with a
Ball
nade, a
dropped.
random nade. I just
We
threw
have
it.
the
In. I
ball.
think they might have killed themselves, and that's why it gave it to me because I like threw a nade. It was just like cluster luck, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Taking cover.
Gains the lead. Ball dropped.
But yeah, no, we'll I'll give you more details. Oh, whoa! He just launched me in the air.
We have the ball.
Have I really? Oh my gosh, I have 27? I don't even know how that happened. I know. Yeah, Benji has like 50. That time he had 70 kills. Like, what?
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Enemy has the ball.
The bronze to,
Ball dropped.
bronze to Onyx is a very interesting idea. I don't even know how.
We have
Like,
the ball.
I couldn't compel
Ball
myself
dropped.
to go bronze. Like, to be that bad. Like, to
We have the
actively
ball.
try to kill my teammates to basically force that to work.
Nearing victory.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Above us.
Man, here. Man. It's actually.
Enemies on me.
Ball dropped.
Yeah, they are coming back. Although one of my teammates just assassinated the guy with the ball, which is good.
We have the ball.
Oh, really? I've always wanted that reaction. That's why I made it.
Ball dropped.
Stirp the earth.
We have the ball.
Remember that time we played with a guy named Rethuglican, like Republican, but with thug in it? That I still think about that.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Seize the skull.
Man, there's a lot of them all.
Do not.
Yeah, that was
lose
it. We just
control.
did it. Clinch. That was a good game. Wow.
Victory.
All right. GG for sure. Yeah, no, I'll let you know when that call's done, and if you're still able to play, we can. If not, are you able this week too? Okay, cool. That is what's up. All right. Well, thanks for, you're the man. That was fun.